Ayan, mga kababayan, nagkahamunan na. Gusto mo, doon tayo sa labas. Yan, oo, yan ang hamon po ni Attorney Topacio kay Congressman Dan Fernandez. Nagkakainitan itong dalawa na ito. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy at panoorin ito pong mga sinabi po, hamon ni Attorney Topacio dito kay Congressman Dan Fernandez, paalala, dun sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, baka naman pwede po ninyong pindutin na ngayon yung subscribe button. I-click nyo na rin po yung bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga bagong upload dito po sa The Explorer.
Kung talagang naniniwala si Congressman Dan Fernandez sa sinasabi niya, I challenge him. Huwag doon mo sa loob ng committee hearing sabihin where you are protected by the cloak of parliamentary privilege. Di kita pwedeng galawin doon. Punta tayo sa labas. Yung last hearing po, wala ako kasi nasa Davao po ako. Dumalaw ako sa compound ng Kingdom in preparation for the Senate hearing na naganap kahapon yata. So I was there Wednesday and Thursday. Nagsalita si Congressman Fernandez na kung ano-ano, na very unseemly for a public official. Kaya yung wag daw sundin yung abogado niya, kasi gusto lang magtagal yung kaso para makuha lahat ng pera niya. Tama ba yun? Kayong magtanong sa sarili nyo, tama ba yun for any person, especially a public official, para gawin mo yun? By that alone, you are undermining the right to counsel because you are trying to destroy the bond, the sacred bond between lawyer and client. Binibigyan mo ng duda Just because sumusunod yung tao sa advice of counsel na yung waiver na pinangako namin ay binawi namin. I-explain ko kung bakit namin binawi yung waiver. Kasi po, nung sinabi namin mag-execute kami ng waiver, the next day, ang Department of Justice ay nag-file ng 84 cases of money laundering against Miss Cassandra Leong, among others. Ano pong pruweba ba pag money laundering? Hindi ba yung movement ng funds sa bangko? Di ba may right against self-incrimination? So by executing that waiver, you are now violating our right against self-incrimination. Parang ibinigay na namin lahat ng ebidensya ng gobyerno. Ano nangyari sa presumption of innocence? Anong nangyari sa due process? Kaya binawi po namin nang gagalaiti sila, hindi nila maunawaan. Kaya in-advise na namin. Bago sasabihin pa nila, wrong advice. Hindi po tama yun
Because the reason why we tried to be lenient, because you are so young, and we don't want you to be put in jail with that age. And accordingly, kapag nag-file na yung mga victims ng human trafficking, we are telling you, walang bail yan. Right away, ikukulong ka. So, Mr. Chair, I want to give to Ms. Cassandra Leong this Republic Act number 6981 para for her to contemplate while she's in our custody. Kasi basahin mo mabuti to. We are helping you. Huwag kang maniwala sa mga lawyer mo. Daily lamang ang gusto ng mga yan. And I mean, let's face it. They want to prolong your cases. Why? Of course. We know that. Kaya si Atty. Topacio, alam mo yan si Atty. Topacio. Ayun. Ang daming banat kay Congressman Abante. Ang daming banat kay Jinky Luistro. Ang daming banat sa akin lingkod. So, it's our time to get even. No? Alam mo, okay. Pahabain niya ang kaso para at least makuha lahat ng pera mo.
Okay. Sige, thank you. Kung talagang naniniwala si Congressman Dan Fernandez sa sinasabi niya, I challenge him. Huwag doon mo sa loob ng committee hearing sabihin where you are protected by the cloak of parliamentary privilege. Di kita pwedeng galawin doon. Punta tayo sa labas. Dan? Doon mo ulitin para wala kang parliamentary privilege. Or better still, magkita tayo sa neutral territory, ulitin mo sa harap ko. Tignan natin kung anong mangyayari. Yun lang. Kasi titirahin mo ako, sisiraan mo ako, nakatago ka. Meron kang bulletproof nung parliamentary privilege mo. Anong klaseng usapan yan, di ba? Kung lalaki sa lalaki, tingin mo na ganun nga ako, sabihin mo sa labas. And then, regarding sa post na sinasabi nila na offend daw sila, karapatan ko pong mag-post sa social media. Ngayon, may remedy naman ang ating batas. If you think I violated the libel and cyber libel laws, itimanda nila ako. If they think na yon ay violation ng Code of Professional Responsibility, padisbar nila ako, karapatan nila yan. Kung tingin nila ay na-defame sila, wala namang criminal liability, pero nagkaroon sila ng danyos, there is such a case as civil libel, a civil suit for damages due to defamation. Marami po silang remedyo. But do not tell me that I should not post this. You are warning me na contempt ng committee. You cannot commit a contempt of the committee outside of the committee. And for the record, I do not have contempt for the committee. I respect the House of Representatives. There are people there who are distinguished, decent, and dignified, katulad yung dating Pangulong GMA, si Trixie Cardema, Bebot Alvarez, marami tayong kaibigan, El Rey Villafuerte, mga kaibigan natin yan. I may have contempt for some members of the committee, but not the committee itself. So for the record, maliwanag yan. And I have contempt for some members of the committee because their acts are contemptuous. So, liwanagin ko po yan at sana marinig ni Dan yung challenge na yun. Huwag ka magtago dyan sa parliamentary privilege. At any rate, we are seriously contemplating an ethics complaint. Tignan natin. Let this be a litmus test of the impartiality and the self-policing character of the House. Kasi sila rin yan eh. Si Congressman Espares ang chairman ng Ethics Committee. Tignan natin na kung gaano kabilis silang mag-sanction kay Congressman Tevez na wala pa namang finding of guilt. Ano pa lang, accusation pa lang, in-expel na nila as contradistinguished from Franz Castro na convicted na, ayaw pa nilang gawa ng aksyon, tingnan natin, testing lang natin. Pag dinismiss nila yan, well, siyempre, expected na natin yon, old boys club. Pero we still have to do it out of principle because I think Chairman Fernandez was way out of line there. Sana naman may lumabas na legislation dito kasi I do not see what legislation is gonna come out doon sa mga tanong nila sa aking kliyente. Boyfriend mo ba si Wesley Go? Anong legislation doon? Di ba? Panay ka pa cute, sabi ni Adjong. Anong legislation? Pagbabawal nilang cute? Hindi ko talaga maintindihan eh. Anyway, ang nangyari po kay Miss Cassie Leong ay nasa ospital po ngayon. And she is having mental health issues. At sino ba namang hindi magkakaroon ng mental health issues? Kung gano'n ang trato sa'yo, 2 beses na. Na kung tratuhin ka para kung busabos doon, notwithstanding the constitutional injunction that resource persons' rights should be respected. Yung sinabi ng court sa Neri, in the Neri case, na dapat hindi binabastos ang resource person, which is part of the law of the land, at ang mismong rules ng House that resource person should be treated with dignity and respect. Nga binabaliwala na sinong hindi magkakaroon ng mental health problems, 23 years old na babae, orphan,